Okay, I believe you can see my screen now. Exactly. It's still loading. So yesterday we talked about two vowels. We talked about two vowels yesterday. The short vowel A and the long vowel E. So tonight we will be practicing these two vowels, and we would have a breakout room where we would practice with others as well. I'm trying to get my slide. But somehow it's not coming up. I'm still working on the slide, please. Hello? Yeah. The slide is still loading. I believe you can see it, please. Singing for the dog. I think I'll just proceed without the slide, and once it comes up, you can see it. So I'll continue. So today we are practicing the vowel E and the vowel A. So yesterday I explained yesterday for the sake of those that couldn't join yesterday. So yesterday we learned that when we have two sounds, two symbols, that is the length marks, after a vowel sound, the vowel sound is expected to be called a long sound. Oh, thank God it's coming up now. So the vowel E is rightly written as my slash first, small letter I, two little dots, and I close my slash. The little dots after the small letter I makes the letter I a long vowel sound. And I mentioned that for you to articulate it, you just have to open your lips wide enough and say E, as in cheese. While for the other sound, we learned two sounds. We learned vowels E, this, and A. So while for the other sound, the A sound, the one without the two dots, It is a short sound because it doesn't have two dots. And for you to articulate it, you need to make sure that your lips are rounded, your lips are relaxed and slightly opened. A. It's like you're saying the name of letter A, like you wouldn't say the letters in the alphabet, A, B, C. But the sound is short, it's A. I also mentioned yesterday that this particular sound has another sound that sounds like it. And that sound is written as my slash first, small letter E, and then I close my slash. I said that this sound is A. If you look at their symbols, you realize that they look similar. The difference in their symbol is that the first one has small letter E, while this doesn't have small letter E. The one with small letter E, you're expected to say it by going slowly from the sound of the E to the sound of the capital I. So it goes A, A. We can have it in words like shape, S-H-A-P, shape. But A sound, the one we're focusing on tonight, which we focused on last night as well, has the word example, ship. So S-H-A-P-E is pronounced shape. S-H-I-P is pronounced ship, not the same pronunciation. So remember again, for you to articulate the A sound, your lips should be relaxed and slightly opened, while your tongue should be slightly lowered as well and relaxed. A, A, watch my mouth. A. So the two sounds again. The first, E, the long sound, the one with two dots. And the second is A, the one written as capital letter I. So yesterday we took out words to practice them. We considered few words with the E sound, and few words with the A sound. So tonight we have more words. So please listen attentively and say after me. Sit. Yesterday, a lot of people struggled with the A sound. I believe you have improved. The sound is A. Like I always say, to speak better, you must listen. You must listen better. You must first hear the sound and then make conscious effort to say the sound. The sound is A. Like you want to say A, B, C, D. The way an average Nigerian will say the letters of the alphabet. A, 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 A. So it's not seed. S-I-T should not be pronounced seed. It is pronounced sit. Sit. Ship. Shh. I am not saying E. I said Shh. Ship. Please, I hope you can see my face clearly because tonight we'll be having a breakout room and I would not have that opportunity to call you one after the other. Yesterday, a lot of people struggled with the A sound. That's why I'm going over it again. Please watch my mouth and listen properly. The sound again is A. Like you want to say the letters of the alphabet. A, B, C. You know that way an average Nigerian will say those letters. That is the same way you're saying this sound. A, A. So back to the words. I have sit. Set on the sea. I have ship. S-H-I-P. Ship. Bit, B-I-T, bit. So it's not beats. It is bit. Past tense of bite, bit. Fill, F-I-L-L. Fill, fill. Hit, H-I-T. I-T, hit. Lip, lip, L-I-P, lip, not leap, lip. Pick, P-I-C-K, pick, pick, not peak, pick. Pick the pen on the floor. Mill, M-I-L-L, mill. Sick, she's sick. Sin, S-I-N, sin. We have lots of words. So we're going to practice this. I do not want to call anyone tonight because I wouldn't be able to call everybody. We still need to go to the breakout room. So I need you to listen well. When you get to the breakout room, you practice with others. So let's go to the next set of words. I have chip, chip. The letter I there sounds A, chip. In case you're here and you struggle with the C and H sound, put your teeth together and release the sound. Ch, chip, ch, e, p, chip. I also have dead, not did, dead, D-I-D. Letter I sounds A, dead. I have fit, F-I-T, fit, it, fit. Grain, gr, grain, not green. She grinned. Hill, H-I-L-L, hill, hill. The H must be heard. Yesterday we talked about words starting with vowels. We have a word that is starting with a vowel letter. Ensure that you aren't adding the sound of H to that word. Also, when you have a word that starts with letter H, if the H isn't silent, ensure that the H is heard. So the word H-I-L-L, the H is not silent. The H must be heard. Hill. The next word I have is H. My face itches, not itches. H. And then I have lick. I need to lick my lollipop. Lick. Ick. Lick. Pill. Pill. P. Ill. Pill. Still. St. Ill. Still. And lastly, I have tin. T. In. Tin. Do not say teen. Now let's compare words with a sound and words with e sound. Let's compare these two words. So please say after me. Sit. Seed. Ship. Sheep. Beat. Fill. Feel. Hit. Heat. Lip. Leap. Pick. Peak. Mill. Meal. Sick. Seek. Sin. Seen. Now, this next set of words, I should call a few people to practice along. Just pronounce one word. Pronounce the Fatima. Fatima will pronounce these two words on the first roll. Once we are done with this set of words, we move to the reading practice and then we go for breakout rooms. For the sake of the new intakes, breakout room is a room where we group everyone on the Zoom session into smaller groups. So say, for example, right now we have 76 participants online. So these 76 participants will be grouped into, say, about 13 groups. So we could have like 6 in each group or 5 in each group. So the 5 of you in your group will practice these words and sentences together. So you share ideas, you correct each other nicely, please. We do not allow rude words. We are all adults, so please respect each other. Excuse me. And then when we get back, during the breakout session, should you need help, you ask for help and we'll be there to help you. When you go for breakout session, you will not see my screen again. So I always recommend that you take screenshots of my screen so you can have words to practice with when you get to the breakout room, when you get to your room. Also, once I open all rooms, you get a notification asking you to join a certain room. It could be room 1, room 2, room 3. Just click on join. Should your network act up, join Zoom again with the same link and I will add you to another room. I might not add you to the same room you were before the network act up. So once you get to our room, do not wait for anyone to start. Someone must take the position of a leader by starting, right? Remember, you are all here to learn. So somebody needs to start, volunteer to start. Otherwise, everyone will start waiting for each other. And that isn't what we want to happen. So when you start, you take turns, you practice together. And when you have questions, you write down your question. When we get back for a breakout room, you'll have opportunity to ask me your questions. So if you would like to practice with me, I have few words, about 10 of them. Raise your hand. Once we exhaust them, we go for the reading and we go for the breakout room. Remember to take just a pair of words. So you're taking chip and cheap. Another person is taking did and deed. Remember the sound again. Letter I, change letter I from E to A, chip. A, the way you say ABC, chip. Be conscious of what you're saying. Okay, so the first person I have on my list is Ruth. Ruth, please unmute.
Good evening, Bishop Queen.
Good evening, ma'am. Please go ahead, ma'am. Please pronounce the first set of words.
Tape. Cheap.
Very well, ma'am. Thank you, Ruth. We do not have time. I would have loved you to make a sentence. Charity, please unmute. Charity, please unmute. Good evening.
Okay. Good evening,
Yes,
Dishan
yes,
Queen.
ma'am. The next
Okay.
word, ma'am. The next words, ma'am.
Did and did.
Okay, ma'am. Very well. CC, please unmute.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Okay. Which one should I take?
The third word, FIT and FEET.
Okay. The shoes will not fit my feet. The shoes will not fit my feet.
Okay, thank you, CC. Though the instruction is to pronounce the words, but I love your sentence. Would you kindly unmute, ma'am? Good evening.
Good evening, Diction Queen.
Ma'am, please pronounce the next set
Good
of
evening,
words.
Diction Queen.
Yes, ma'am.
Green. Green.
Okay, very well.
Did
So
you
we
hear
have
me?
grain. Yes, I did. I heard you. We have grain and green. David, good evening. Please unmute. Good evening, David. Please unmute David. Chinyere, good evening. Please unmute.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Please pronounce the next word, H-I-L and H-E-E-L.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay, David, all
Hill.
done. Chinyere, please go ahead. H-I-L-L and H-E-E-L.
Hill.
Okay. I love that. I saw many hills on the hill. David, please pronounce the next word.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir. You're pronouncing I-C-C-H, okay?
And each.
Beautiful. Please make a sentence with that. H and each. It might be
My
tough,
feet
right?
and
Okay, my feet. I didn't get that. My feet did what?
my feet etch me each day.
Okay, my feet itches each day. Beautiful, David. That was smart. And G, good evening. Please unmute. Good evening, NG.
Good evening, Diction Queen.
Yes, ma'am.
Leak.
Please the word. Okay.
Leak. Leak.
Again, remember change
Leak.
letter I. Change letter I from E to A. Ek.
Leak.
Lick.
Leak.
Lick.
Leak.
Lick.
Leak.
No.
Leak.
Like you want to say L-A-K-E. Lick. Lick.
Leak.
No, no, no. The way an average person says the word L-A-K-E is a standard
Leak.
way of pronouncing the
Leak.
word L-I-C-K. An
Leak.
average person will say lick. There's a lake in my village. Lake in my village. But the right pronunciation is lake. There is a lake in my village. So the way Nigerians pronounce L-A-K-E is the way you should pronounce L-I-C-K.
Lake.
Lick. She loves to
Lake.
lick her fingers. Go over it again, ma'am.
Lake.
Okay, and the second word.
Leak.
Can you make a sentence with both? One sentence with both.
Don't lick my sweets.
You're still saying leak. Lick.
Don't lick my sweets.
Okay, so I was hoping you could give me a word that has both words, but that's good. Goodness, the next word, please unmute. Goodness, are you there?
Lick.
Please mute yourself. Peace, good evening.
They spell it like L-A-K-E.
Mute yourself. Who's talking?
This teacher speech science, I already know.
Banana ya jamma. The shape.
Please mute yourself. Let me do that then.
Lick.
Okay, so who's next now? Fatima, please unmute. Good evening, Fatima.
Good evening, Diction Queen.
Yes, ma'am. Please pronounce the words P-I-L-L and P-E-E-L.
Peel.
Okay. Okay, correct. Abefe, good evening. Please unmute.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Peel.
Okay.
Peel.
The second word.
Peel.
Please make a sentence with still and steal.
I am still in school.
Okay, the word is actually still and steal. The boy still steals.
Okay, ma'am.
But that's a good one too, Abefe. Marianne, please unmute.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. The last two words.
Tin.
Eh.
Tin.
Letter I sounds eh.
Eh. Tin.
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 Okay. Okay. Make sentence. Make a sentence with both words.
The teen are acting up.
I want the sentence where you would have teen and tin. You'd have both words.
Okay. The teen is for the teen.
Okay, I can hear the teen is for the teen, so I'm confused. One is 10, the other is teen.
The teen is for the teen. The teen is for the teen.
Okay, the 10 is for the teen. Okay, that's good. Now let's go to our reading practice. We have few words for reading practice. Let's practice that together. And then perhaps I can call a few more people before we go for the breakout room. So pay attention to the words with letter I. I think a lot of people struggle more with the letter I word. Change letter I from E to A. Change letter I from E to A. A is quite simple. So I have the ship carry the sheep to the deep sea. The ship carried a sheep to the deep sea. I live near the leaves on the tree. I live near the leaves on the tree. He hit his head. He hit, the H was heard. He hit his head in the heat of the kitchen. He hit his head in the heat of the kitchen. Kitchen, not kitchen. Please, the S in that word changes to Z. Please sit on the seat beside me. Sit. Please sit on the seat beside me. The fill of the bag makes me feel better. The fill of the bag makes me feel better. Pick the cheap fruit. Don't slip on the sleeping dog. Sleeping, not sleeping. Don't slip on the sleeping dog. The bit of meat was on the beat. The bit of meat was on the beat. The fish was sick in the stream. The fish was, the S in WAS changes to Z. The fish was as, the S there changes to Z. The fish was sick in the stream. Can you fill this with green liquid? You're asking a question. You're supposed to use a rising tone. All other sentences are statements. So I used falling tone for all of them, except the last sentence, which is a question, a yes or no question. So when you're asking a yes or no question, the tone of your voice should go up at the end. Can you fill this with green liquid? With there's a sound there as well. With green liquid? Liquid? I didn't say with green liquid. Can you fill this with green liquid? The ship carried a sheep to the deep sea. I live near the leaves on the tree. He hit his head in the heat of the kitchen. Please sit on the seat beside me. The feel of the bag makes me feel better. Pick the cheap fruit. Don't slip on the sleeping dog. The bit of meat was on the beat. The fish was sick in the stream. Can you fill this with green liquid? Okay, let's quickly practice together. If you've read before, please allow those that haven't read. Toyin, please unmute. And please don't just raise your hand and leave your device. To save time. Good evening, Toyin.
Good evening, ma'am.
Please take the first sentence.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
The sheep carried a sheep to the deep sea.
Beautiful.
Thank you,
When you
ma'am.
said a sheep, it means you're emphasizing sheep. But in a situation where you're not emphasizing, please say a sheep carried a sheep.
A sheep.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Blessing, please unmute.
Okay. Good evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening. Good evening, ma'am.
I live near the leaf on the tree.
I love how you pronounce near. I love that. Well done, ma'am. Mary, please unmute. Mary, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am.
Queen.
Yes, ma'am. Number 3 sentence.
He hit his head in the heat of the kitchen.
I love your pace, Mary, and the pace really helped you in reading. Well done. Simi Salah, can you unmute? One of the things that help you read better is not rushing. Good evening, ma'am. Number 4 sentence.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please sit on the seat beside me.
Okay, please pronounce S-I-T.
Sit.
I can hear set, S-E-T, set, S-I-T, sit, sit,
Sit.
sit. Please take the sentence again.
Please, please sit on the seat beside me.
Beautiful, ma'am. Tabitha, can you unmute?
Good evening, ma'am.
Tabitha. Yeah, good evening. Number 5.
Okay. The feel of the bag makes me feel better.
Well done, Tabitha. Pay attention to the stress placement in okay. Okay, not okay. Okay. It has a rhythm. The rhythm is important. Ojani Day, can you unmute? Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Number 6 sentence.
Pick the cheap fruit.
Well done. Fatima, I think I've called you earlier. Ajayi, please unmute. Ajayi, are you there? Ajayi, Comfort. Modupe, please unmute.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Oh,
Who's talking?
Good evening.
Modupe.
Okay, Modupe, please go ahead, ma'am. Number 7.
Okay. The sleep, and the sleeping dog. Okay. Don't sleep on the sleeping dog.
Yes, sleeping. The N and G sound is important. Sleeping. I love your voice, Modupe. Keep it up. Ajayi, go ahead, ma'am. Number 8, is it?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
ma'am.
I can hear you, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am.
All right. The beads of the meat.
I can hear you again.
The beads of the meat was on the beat. The
Please
beads.
pronounce B-I-T. Bit. Bit.
Of the meat was on the beats.
Okay. Though I couldn't hear some of your words.
The the beads of the meat was
But I want you to
on.
pay attention. So I have Stephanie. Stephanie, please unmute.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Number 9.
The fish was sick in the stream.
Yes, in the. I love how you said the THE. It was sick in the stream. David, I've called you. Comfort. Please, number 10. Comfort number 10. Number 10.
Can you fill this with
She's not
green
home.
liquid?
You're asking a question. So your question at the end should end with a rising tone.
Okay. Can you fill this with green liquid?
Can you fill this? Can you fill this with green liquid?
Can you fill this with the green liquid?
Your TH with green, there is no there. With green liquid?
With liquid.
Please take it again. Please take number 10 sentence again.
Can you fill this with green liquid?
Okay, can you fill this with green liquid? I'm still not satisfied with how you said it, but it's better than the first 2. Okay, it's time to go for breakout room. If you have questions, please ask. Go to the chat and type in your questions if you have questions. Okay, somebody said, this is Glory's hands up. To raise your hand, you need to go to the back, check below your screen. You're going to see something like reaction. Click on reaction, you would see raise hand. You will see a hand raised like this. Click on it. That is the only way I can call you. Okay, that's my teen girlfriend is a teen. Okay, teen in this situation is not talking about stature. It's talking about containers made out of, is it aluminium now? Like milk container, tin. But when you say your thin girlfriend, it will be spelled THIN. And it is advised not to use thin, not to use thin, THIN, for humans. It is annoying. It's an annoying word. You could use slim instead. Slim girlfriend instead of thin girlfriend. Okay. Any other? I have issues with my phone camera. Sorry about that. How do I pronounce words with double E? E. Sometimes it's pronounced E, not every time. But most times, words with 2 E's are pronounced E. Like see, like heel, like peel, and other words like that. Any other question? Okay, so we'll go for breakout room now. Remember again, you would not see this on your phone. So please, let me get my phone so I can send screenshot of this to the group, because you would not have access to my slides again. Okay, I have sent the reading to the groups, the image of the reading to the group. So please take the reading once you get to the breakout room. You would not see my slide again. Also, I will not be in the breakout rooms. I will be in the general room. So should you need my help, you're going to find something that says ask for help or ask help. Or you click on that, I'll get a notification, then I can join your room to help you. Remember again, when you get there, everyone there will be participants just like you. So somebody has to attain the role of a leader. Please, for participants that have been here before, please help the new participants to enjoy it. So please do not just stay back and wait for someone. Take your space and start. Someone should start and then others will join. Excuse me, please. How do you connect to a particular group? I will be the one to assign you to a group. You would get a notification asking you to join a room. So you just accept. All you need to do is to accept it. All you have to do is to accept that room. So all rooms have been opened. So you would get a notification asking you, where is it again? That's the thing about this. Asking you to join the room. So hold on, please. There's something wrong about this particular Zoom. Oh. Please, I'm trying to locate the breakout room options. You're welcome, everyone. Apologies, my network acted up. Unfortunately, I can't access the breakout room back services now. And this is a paid Zoom platform. So I'd have to check with them again to see what the reason is. This, bear with me tonight. So let's continue with practicing. If you have not read, please raise your hand. So I have a very long passage here that we can practice together with. So let me read it first. The secret, se. Let me get to underline where we have the A sounds in these words. So I have the A sound here, secret of the crystal, not crystal, crystal scream. It was a chilly. It was a chilly evening. Detective Olivia Smith sat in her little office, sipping a bitter tea. She was thinking about a difficult case. A rich collector's precious jewels had vanished. The E and D here sounds like a T. Vanished. So let's stop at vanished for now. I'll take the reading again. The secret is so strange. It was a chilly evening. Detective Olivia Smith sat in her little office, sipping a bitter tea. She was thinking about a difficult case. A rich collector's precious jewels had vanished. Gracias. Please unmute and take the video. So stop at vanished. Gracia, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please go ahead.
It was a chilly evening.
Was. The S sounds like a Z. Was, not was.
It was a chilly evening. Detective Olivia. Or should I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead. I expect you to say it together. Detective Olivia Smith. Not one after the other.
Sorry, ma, come again.
I expect you to say the names of the name and the title and names of the detective together. Detective Olivia Smith. Don't say Detective Olivia Smith. No. You're referring to one person, so pronounce all of that together.
Oh, okay, ma'am. It was a chilly evening. Detective Olivia Smith sat in her little office.
In her, not her. Her. In her
little office, sipping a better tea. She was thinking about a difficult case. A rich collector's precious jewel had vanished.
Precious jewel. Precious jewel. I love your pace, but you need to work on stressing your word. And Grace, I think you've been in the academy for a while. I believe you must have gotten to lessons around stress. If you have, or if you have passed it, please rewatch lessons on stress again. You need to work on your stress placement. The way you pronounce sipping, words with 2 syllables, evening, you were not stressing them at all. You just pronounced them together. Difficult, thinking, etc. Please give me a few seconds to quickly use the restroom. Thank you. Thank you. Joy A, please unmute.
Good evening, ma'am. Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, ma'am. The secret of the crystal stream. It was a chilly evening. Detective Olivia Smith sat in her little office, sipping a bitter tea. She was thinking about a difficult case.
Difficult.
Okay, ma'am. She was thinking about a difficult case. A rich collector's precious jewel has vanished.
Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think I've called Charity earlier. I've called NG. I've called Ajayi Comfort. Khadija, please unmute. So after Khadija, we'll take the other part of the reading. Khadija, good evening. Khadija, are you there? Khadija, are you there?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Please take the reading.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Please take the reading.
Yes. The secret of yes. Hello. And good evening, ma'am.
Please take the reading.
Yeah. It was a stitching evening. Detective
Chilly evening.
Olivia.
The word is chilly. Chilly evening was a chilly evening. Khadija, can you hear me? I can't hear Khadija. Okay, she's off. Nuruddin, please take the reading. Nuruddin, please take the reading.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Please take the reading again. It's good evening, not good evening.
Evening.
Yes, good evening.
All right. It was a chilling evening. Detective Olivia Smith sat in a little office, sipping a bitter tea. She was thinking about a difficult case.
Difficult.
Difficult case. A rich collector's precious jewel had vanished.
Okay, but I believe you can do better. I believe you can do better, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Jessica, good evening. Please unmute. Jessica, please unmute. Jessica, I cannot hear you. Marianne, I've called you. Okay, Precious. Precious, please unmute. Precious, good evening.
Evening, ma'am.
And please take the reading.
Thank you, ma'am. I just couldn't well not have instruction. Okay. It was a chilly evening. Detective Olivia Smart sat in her little office, sipping a bitter tea. She was thinking about a difficult case. A rich collector's precious jewels had vanished. The only clue was a 10 silver piece of. I can't see other ones again.
Please take the reading again, ma'am. I just started hearing you now. Please stop at vanished.
Okay. Vanish. Okay. I should start all over again. Should I start all over
Sorry
again?
about that. Yes, ma'am.
All right. It was a chilly evening. Detective Olivia Smart.
Detective, not detective.
Detective Olivia Smart City.
Olivia. Detective Olivia.
Yeah. Detective Olivia Smart sat in her little office, sipping a bitter tea. She was thinking about a difficult case. A rich collector's precious jewels had vanished. The only clue was a thin silver piece of.
Okay.
Can you hear?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And please take the next reading. So you start from the only clue, atom, or is it etok rather? Please unmute. The only clue was a thin silver piece of ribbon found near the display. Suddenly, the phone rang. Olivia, it's Inspector Miller. Inspector Miller, a voice boomed. We need you at the old mill by the river. Etok, are you ready to read? Or perhaps I should call someone else. Etok, please unmute.
Okay, ma. Good evening, ma.
Can you take the reading? Okay. Please take the reading.
The only clue was a thin silver piece of ribbon found near the display. Suddenly, the phone rang. Olivia, it's Inspector Miller. A voice boomed. we I get the other part. We need you at the old. Sorry, ma'am.
I was helping you with the reading.
Hello,
I
I didn't get
couldn't
you.
see it. I was helping you with the reading. I thought you said you could not see it.
Okay. Okay, ma. Thank you. We need you at the old mill by the river. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Hello. Hello, ma. Can you hear me?
Ara mo ní ká máa ní ìdí kí lorúkọ yìí. Mo náà máa ní ìdí oil. It's okay. I did not buy anything.
Can't see you.
Sorry, my network is kind of funny this evening. I think it was Anna that was reading.
Oh, was it?
Who was unmuted? I'm still unmuted. Okay, please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Thank you. The only clue was a thin silver piece of ribbon.
Silver. Not silver.
Silver piece of ribbon found near the display. Ribbon found near the display. Suddenly, the phone rang. Olivia, it's Inspector Miller. A voice boomed. We need you by the oil mill by the river.
We need you. Read it together. We need you. Instead of we need you, we need you together. We need you.
We need you by the oil mill by the river.
Okay, thank you, but you can do better. Can you unmute yourself, ma'am? Can you mute yourself, rather? Okay, Fatima has read, Ruth has read. Baba Shola, please unmute. Let me take the reading again before Baba Shola unmutes. The only clue was a thin silver, not silver. The word silver ends in E and R. It makes the schwa sound. A silver piece of ribbon found near the display. Suddenly, the phone rang. Olivia, it's Inspector Miller. A voice boomed. We need you at the old mill by the river. Baba Shola, please unmute. Techno KJ7, please unmute. Techno KJ7, please unmute. Lami, please unmute.
The only.
Okay, go ahead, Techno.
Good evening, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
The only clue.
Only. The only,
the,
not only.
The only clue was a thin
silver piece of ribbon found near the display. Suddenly, the phone rang. Olivia, it's Inspector Miller. A voice boomed. We need
I can't
you
hear you
at
again,
the
ma'am.
by the river. The only clue was a thin silver piece of ribbon found near the display. Suddenly, can I go on, ma? Can I go on, ma'am? Hello, ma'am. Hello? Hello, ma'am. Hello? Can you hear me, ma'am? Hello? Good evening, ma'am. Can you hear me? Oh. Hello, ma'am.
My network tonight is terrible. I think I would have to send the reading to the group for each person to take their reading. But please take note that the session is expected to end by 10. So I would only attend to readings that are sent would not be attended to. So I'm going to send this passage to the group. I'll do a screen reading of the passage, send it to the group. I might not take all and to anyone's I apologize for tonight's experience. Please, I'm going to end the Zoom session now. Let's go back to our WhatsApp groups. I'm going to send the reading where you would be asked to also listen to the reading and send an audio of your own reading. I'll listen to each reading and give feedback. Note that only reading sent before 10:10 will be attended to. So thank you, everyone.